Okay, we're here with Spencer Boldman, who plays Adam on Lab Rats, and who's also currently starring on the big screen in 21 Jump Street. Why don't you talk a little bit about both of those roles?
I play Adam on Lab Rats, and it just premiered. I think we're in our 5th episode now, so I'm really excited about it. Seems like a lot of people are responding to it. I play Adam, and he has super strength and heat vision, and the show's basically about us. We're bionic teen superhumans, so we have superpowers, kind of. And the show's about us going outside of we were raised in like a high-tech mansion, so it shows about us leaving our mansion, our house for the first time and going, experiencing the new world. So it shows kind of about us dealing with and balancing, trying to be normal teenagers and then also going on missions and being superheroes at the same time. So it's cool because the audience gets to kind of come along on this ride and experience like this adventure with us. I mean, we're kind of on a self-discovery thing when we go to school, and then it's about us saving the world at the same time, so it's a lot of fun.
And why don't you talk a little bit about your role as French Samuels in 21 Jump Street?
Yes, I filmed that right before the Disney show got picked up. I was in New Orleans for 3 weeks, and I got to film with Jonah Hill and Chris Parnell. And I play French Samuels, and he's kind of like Jonah's rival for a part in Peter Pan, which was a lot of fun to do. I got to improv with him. And I mean, being able to be around people like that and actors of that caliber, it was just such a great learning experience that it was a cool, it was a really cool environment. I was lucky it was my first film.
And now why don't you talk a little bit about the character? He's the rival, so did you have to change it up a little bit and play kind of the jerk in the movie?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, he's still kind of the nice guy. They kind of described it as like he's similar to like the Zac Efron of the Disney world. He kind of books every play. He's kind of like the popular jock guy. But once Jonah kind of comes in and takes his role away from him, it gets a little testy.
Was that a little bit of a challenge for you to play?
No, it wasn't.
No?
That's where I have the most fun. I like doing stuff like that. I mean, working with Jonah too. I mean, he's so easy to work off of. When we were improvising, he kind of made it really easy, to kind of not be mean to. But I mean, he brought out kind of that in me, and that was cool because his character's kind of the opposite. He's a really nice guy, and he's just trying to fit in because they're going undercover, so they want to keep it cool. And my character. That working off Chris Parnell too, I mean, it was pretty easy to kind of play the jerk. I don't know if that's a good thing, but...
Yeah, it's all acting.
I know, yeah, it was complete acting. It was fun. It's cool to kind of play the mean guy for a bit.
And now you're here in New York for the long weekend, and you're going to be seeing your first Broadway show.
Yeah.
How excited are you to see that?
I'm so excited. I've never seen a Broadway show, so there's a lot of really cool options that I've heard of, and I just can't wait to kind of get out and, I love theater. I started in theater, so... It's cool to kind of, I'm sure I'll be able to learn a lot from watching the shows out here.
Yeah, and now you have a lot of younger teen girl fans who are into fashion. Why don't you describe your red carpet style?
I like really comfortable stuff. I mean, I kind of like, a good pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and like a jacket or something. I mean, I like to kind of keep it simple, casual, but, still pretty comfortable. I like making sure I'm not, too uptight.
Yeah. And what are you planning on doing this summer? Are you done already filming Lab Rats, or are you still filming?
Yeah, no, we just finished the first season, which is crazy to think about because I've done 3 pilots for Disney, so it's weird to actually have a full season completely done. But we're doing that, and then Disney, once you kind of get in their world, they kind of keep you busy with all of like the publicity and the kind of machine of everything. And I'm taking a vacation to Paris in a couple weeks, which I'm pretty excited about. I went to Italy 9 months ago, right before the show started filming. So I like traveling and stuff, so I'd love to get out there and kind of experience that. But between publicity for the show and working with Disney and stuff, they kind of keep you busy. So I was able to schedule a little vacation in between.
So a little rest and relaxation.
Trying to, yeah.
But not here, not in the city. You're going to be taking in the sights while you're here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've never been here before, so it's...
Oh, this is your first trip to the city?
Yeah, it's my first trip to the city, and I got off the plane, I was like, I feel like I'm kind of at home. It was a weird, you just feel really comfortable. Usually when you travel, you get all, you're jet lagged and things like that, and once I had left the airport, I felt like really comfortable, and it seems like a great place.
Besides Broadway, what are you excited to do?
The traditional stuff like Statue of Liberty. I'm still trying to get used to everything. When I come to a new place, I just want to I want to go out and just start looking around. So I haven't really gotten a chance to be able to do that yet. But like the Statue of Liberty and Brooklyn Bridge, and I want to try street pizza because I heard that's really good here. And the restaurants. Like I'm big on food, so
Yeah.
I want to try some good places.
No
to
street
eat.
pizza. Get a restaurant pizza. Don't
Oh,
do
no street?
Don't do street
I
food.
feel like I have to though, because like New York, like street. I need to get like mixed nuts and stuff. Just like walk Times Square to feel like I've gotten the full tourist experience. And then when I come back, I'll like be all fancy.
Yeah.
I'll probably do both. I love pizza.
Good. Yeah. Just make sure you're near Dwayne Reed.
Yeah.
And are there any other roles that you're going after now, or are you?
Yeah. No, there's a couple projects that I'm kind of in talks for right
Mhm.
now. Nothing too set in stone, but I keep auditioning and stuff. And I just got done taking classes at the Groundlings, which is a workshop or a theater improv class in LA.
Uh-huh.
I kind of like to stay brushed up on all that even when I'm not working, and that was a ton of fun. Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy and a ton of people would come from the Groundlings that are on Saturday Night Live, especially working with Chris Parnell. He was
Right.
talking about that. So I've been doing that, and then staying busy with all of the Disney stuff. But definitely, yeah. I mean, I'd love to do more like dramatic film and things like that in the future.
Now you said you started in theater, and I know there are some opportunities out in LA for theater.
Mm.
Is some moving to New York during your hiatus and during your break something you would look into to immerse
Absolutely.
yourself in
Yeah,
theater?
what I like so much about theater is I feel like you can really tell the level of maturity or growth as an actor when you actually do live theater, because you don't get to do it over again in film. Obviously, you have more than one take, and theater, I think you learn so much, especially with the audience, and that's one of my favorite parts as an actor. Sometimes on Disney shows you shoot with a live audience, and just to kind of be able to get their reaction, because that's why you do what you do. You know what I mean? As an actor, you're always trying to entertain the viewer, and to have that feeling and to know how they're responding when you're actually doing something. I feel like you learn more in your performance. So I totally would love to do that.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by.
Thanks a lot.